I play to win, Will still Chamberlain. Even Damien and Satan is afraid of him.
And they was talking all that hot ish. When the prophets ain't apostles here, the gospel is the gossip. I'm a science project, try and pocket this rhyming process. Watch us in formation, going through lines. Fiber optics, this is Miley Cyrus in her freak phase. The naked truth, don't be Ray Caruth in a trunk punk, just take the truth. Shit, Daisy Dukes at a night show. I raid your room, change the mood. That was like though, yeah. Break a fuse if they refuse. This snapping, shots without the flashes. If I was ever in a pit with you, that's harassment. Your storyboard magic, they had it. To be real, our ears over the field like 100-yard passes. Score the basket, order more caskets. Only way they getting bypasses is gastric. I'm tapped in, it's too late. Fix your face, this is sleeping on a killer in a cabin by Crystal Lake. Lord, we got rent to raise.
They gon' need to raise the rim. They gon' need a cage in that gymnasium. I play to win, Will still Chamberlain. Put the globe on my middle finger and made it spin. They gon' need to raise the rim. They gon' need a cage in that gymnasium. I play to win, Will still Chamberlain. Even Damien and Satan is afraid of him.
But one of the most interesting characters in American Gods, and why I'm pointing it out and why I'm bringing this up, is the fact that they're showing us that in this world that we live in right now, or this reality that we exist in right now, whether it's holographic or not, whatever the case is, if the earth is flat, who cares? We're dealing with the fact that technology is a god in this world. Technology is a deity in this world. There's an egregore. There's an entity. There's a spiritual power that is governing technology, because this energy and this power is bestowing all kind of inventions to the boys in Silicon Valley. These ideas are trickling down from somewhere. They're not just coming out of the blue. Over in India, even on the continent of Africa. Shout out to my Nigerians, my brothers and sisters in Kenya. There are so many places in Africa that are Zimbabwe, all right? For people that are trying to act like Zimbabwe was so prehistoric because they had they were going through inflation and whatnot. No, they have cryptocurrency as their main currency right now. Like there's some tech gurus coming out of Africa right now. So Technical Boy is a character on American Gods. We're introduced to him in the first episode. He actually hangs the black man, the brother by the name of Shadow Moon. They actually put a noose around his neck and try to hang him and kill him. You know, one of his terms is, we're going to delete you. One click and you are overwritten. So, you know, he's in this digital realm. He's the purveyor of all things technology. Desperate to prove himself and hungry for respect and power, he struggles to keep his impulsivity and petulance in check, making him dangerously unpredictable. So being that he's a young god, he's very insecure, you know what I mean? He's very impulsive, you know what I mean? He's like the trolls on the internet. He's not empathetic to anyone's plight. He's very robotic in sense, in the sense of nature and whatnot. So this is one of the most interesting parts of the conversation or the lecture that we're having tonight. This is, you know, the arc of the whole conversation, because what this is to show the proof of a deity or entities or an energy or a spirit, for that matter, that is governing what is known as the internet. Okay? A lot of people are addicted to the internet. A lot of people are addicted to pornography. A lot of people are addicted to seeing bums fight. A lot of people are addicted to Housewives of Atlanta. A lot of people are addicted to ratchets twerking. A lot of people are addicted to child porn. You know what I mean? There's niggas out there that's sick in their fucking brains. A lot of people are addicted to seeing people get their heads cut off. You know, snuff films. A lot of people are addicted to watching police shoot black men. A lot of people are addicted to seeing white women call the police on niggas. Permit Betty, Permit Patty, whatever her name is. Right? Some people say, damn, yo, this shit be feeling spiritual, like I'm under a spell. When they see the demonic shit that goes on online with trolls and whatnot, motherfuckers is like, yo, that shit feels like niggas is possessed. Even in the conscious community, from the year 2008 and on, when a lot of the fuck shit was going on and the negativity entered into the realms of consciousness and penetrated the walls of righteousness, right? And the debating started and the name calling started, and then the name calling evolved into the threats, and then the threats evolved into the memes, and then the memes evolved into people making all of these negative videos, and then the negative videos evolved into the beefs, and then the beefs evolved into more debates that were infused with beefs, and the negative connotations and threats of violence, threats of retaliation, threats of exposure, all of these things. And then people began saying, damn, when I'm watching these videos, I'm starting to get sick. Not just regular sick. I can't even eat. I'm throwing up shit. I'm having headaches. I don't even want to have sex. Or I want to have sex to the point where I want to have savage sex. I want to watch granny porn, amputee porn, shit like that. There's all of these. I feel like there's something on me. You know what I mean? I can't pull away. Something is calling me. You know what I'm talking about? I'm having all of these fucking nightmares. You know, all of that shit going on. There's an energy that has entered through my computer screen, filled with hate, filled with disagreeableness, to whereas if a motherfucker not wearing an ankh, I hate him. To whereas a nigga not wearing a fez, I don't like them. I don't listen to them. I bang on them. To whereas somebody not swinging a red, black, and green flag, they're my enemies. If somebody has a Star of David on, I hate them. If somebody shows a line of Judah, I'm banging on them. I'm trolling them. If somebody has a star and crescent on them, I'm making fun of them. I'm trolling them. I'm talking negative to them. I'm cursing them out. I'm wishing bodily harm on them. You niggas are possessed by egregores. You niggas are possessed by the demons. Somebody went in, I don't know when it happened or where it happened. It might have happened on a trip to Kemet or something, because there's still a lot of Typhonian negative energy inside of those temples. Some of these conscious niggas been getting duped in the butt. You know what I mean? Meaning that they're homosexuals. And the Typhonian energy, right, deals with anal sex. That's something that Crowley and them would talk about. And it brings about all of these negative spirits because it's feces, motherfucker. Fuck is you talking about? It's all kind of demons in your shit. So an egregore sounds like Conor McGregor, right? Funny thing is, he was summoning up all kind of entities. Going back to American Gods, if you go and watch American Gods and you pay attention to Mad Sweeney, which is the Irishman, right? And that show was out when the whole Conor McGregor thing was popping off. Mad Sweeney is a Conor McGregor energy. Conor McGregor was summoning the St. James, what St. Patrick's energy. He was trying to create a race war when he was fighting that Negro Floyd Mayweather. And y'all might not remember that because Floyd won and white people wasn't knocking you niggas' teeth out. You know what I'm talking about? As a result of that, because if Conor McGregor would have won, it would have been a race war. It would have been a race riot. The Europeans who were getting they were getting charged up. They were listening to dog whistles. They would have started fucking niggas up. You know what I mean? Because they was already in Vegas low-key violating niggas up to the fight. They was low-key stunting on niggas like, what you niggas gonna do? An egregore is an occult concept representing a thought form or collective group mind, an autonomous psychic entity made up of and influencing the thoughts of a group of people. The symbiotic relationship between an egregore and its group has been compared to the more recent non-occult concepts of the corporation and the meme. What do you mean? The meme, motherfucker. Meaning that the meme goes around and it speaks about an idea or a concept. It's making fun of somebody. Jordan, crying face. You know, whenever somebody messes up on Twitter, Twitter goes crazy and they start putting out memes. Drake with the black face, or, you know, shit like that. Memes. Corporate culture. You know, corporate culture. You know, when you go into a corporate building, or when you sign up for a corporation, or when your ass become corporate, nigga, you become corporate. Meaning that you turn into a bird ass nigga. You know what I mean? Like, you've ever heard people say that corporate ass nigga? You know what I'm saying? You going corporate on us, you fake ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to act like you something that you're not. You're running around chasing behind Becky and them at the water cooler. You have this, sorry to bother you. Excuse me, you have the white voice. Sorry to bother you. This is just Tim calling from collections. I was wondering if Mr. Adams is at home. You know what I mean? You niggas is bilingual. You start coming up with different inflections on your heavily melanated voice. You know what I'm talking about? And you start trying to sound white and shit. Like, yeah, you fall right into corporate culture. There's an egregore over these corporations. There's an egregore, there's a spirit over these corporations. If you, let's say that you go and work for Blackwater. Let's say you go and work for Goldman Sachs. Let's say you go and work for Viacom. You're gonna become like Viacom. You're gonna pick up that entity. You're gonna pick up the culture. You're gonna conform. That's why certain people who get into these corporate jobs, they change up. Niggas is not the same, bro. City jobs and shit like that. You seen people change around you? You seen people change around you? You know what I'm talking about? They come home, wifey ain't the same. She looking different and shit. You know what I mean? She don't even have sex the same. Her shit is mad bland, no seasoning. She's just hit it in, you know, 2 humps like a camel. Fuck is going on? History. Let's get right to it because we're still on time constraints. I got 30 more slides to go. The birth, care, and feeding of an egregore. This is very important, y'all. This is not to be, don't play with this shit right here. Like, please go and do your fucking research. Please understand what's going on, because y'all been asking and y'all been wondering what the hell, what kind of entities is governing consciousness. Why do we feel this way? Why do niggas be acting a certain kind of way? Why is one, you know, like, there have been periods when that spirit, that demonic spirit was running through niggas like falling. Facts. There was a period when all of these niggas was beefing and going crazy and showing you their narcissistic personality disorder, and it was getting to the point where you thought motherfuckers was gonna have a shootout. That was the egregore jumping in niggas like falling, working niggas through the computer.
I play to win, Will still Chamberlain. Even Damien and Satan is afraid of him.
And they was talking all that hot ish. When the prophets ain't apostles, here the gospel is the gossip. I'm a science project, try and pocket this rhyming process. Watch us in formation, going through lines. Fiber optics, this is Miley Cyrus in her freak phase. The naked truth, don't be Ray Caruth in a trunk punk. Just take the truth, shit. Daisy Dukes at a night show. I raid your room, change the mood. That was like though, yeah. Break a fuse if they refuse. This snapping, shots without the flashes. If I was ever in a pit with you, that's harassment. Your storyboard magic that had it. To be real, our ears over the field like 100-yard passes. Score the basket, order more caskets. Only way they getting bypasses is gastric. I'm tapped in, it's too late. Fix your face, this is sleeping on a killer in a cabin by Crystal Lake.
Lord,
we got rent to raise.
They gon' need to raise the rim. They gon' need a cage in that gymnasium. I play to win, Will still Chamberlain. Put the globe on my middle finger and made it spin. They gon' need to raise the rim. They gon' need the cage in that gymnasium. I play to win, Will still Chamberlain. Even Damien and Satan is afraid of him.